Alright, what's up YouTube? Dana checking back in. The new video. And it's story time. This time I want to tell a story about that time I went to college and nobody knew about it. Yeah, let's get into it. So, back in the great year of 2019, I had the great idea to try to go back to school so I could get ahead and do something good with my life, maybe. This could have been good for me. And so I went and I signed up at college. I didn't tell anybody. I just wanted to see if I could do it, see if it was possible. I had been thinking about it for a long time and kind of played around with it. And I looked into the local community college and then decided to go try it. Why not? Why not try some stuff that could help change your life? And so this wasn't that much different than now. I'm still trying stuff to get ahead, and the more you try, the more you have a chance of succeeding. So I looked at it like it could be, even if it doesn't work out, it's worth the shot. So went and signed up. I took like a little test. I think they wanted to make sure I was able to do the work, maybe because you got a lot of you still have to do a lot of work and want to make sure you can do it. So I took the test and I did all right. I think I got in, and then I got funding, so I got a loan to go back, to help me go back. And I got like a big payment, I think I got like a big loan for like $4,000 for the whole semester, which was like, I think 3 months, about 3 or 4 months, maybe it was 4 months, but I'm not sure. 3 or 4 months. I got a big loan from the government, student loan with the Pell Grant. It's a Pell Grant, but it's like a loan, so you get like, I think, a percentage that goes to the school. You don't have to pay back, and then you get like money to survive, which was the big chunk of money they gave me to survive on or pay my living cost or whatever. So you can take that money, you can do whatever with it, but you got to pay it back. So that big chunk of money they give you, you got to pay it. They pay, the school gets their money, I think, and then you get like a loan, something like that. So I went. I didn't tell anybody. I was living with my brother. Didn't tell them. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell anybody. Nobody even knows till this day. It's been 5, almost 6 years since I went to college, and still nobody knows. I wasn't there that long. I was there like 8 months, but I did. I was the older guy in college too. Like, I was in there with a bunch of young people, and it felt a little awkward. How old was it? Like 39, 38, 39, something like that. 39, 40, and there with 20-year-olds. So that was weird too. I got into college and I started going to classes, and I had a book bag, and I'm back on my school thing, which I never was that good at school either. I dropped out when I was young. Oh man, did really bad in school, but I dropped out when I was like 16, so I hadn't been back to school since I was, for like, how long is that? Like 20 years or something like that. So that was pretty bad. So I went back to school. I'm in school, and there's just a bunch of classes. You got to take a bunch of classes. I decided, oh, I had to decide what I wanted to take though. I had to decide what I wanted to get. So I chose. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I looked at all the classes and they didn't. None of them looked that much better than others. I was going to a community college. They had a bunch of stuff, but out of all the stuff, I had come down to two different things. I was going to go for business administration or art, get an art degree, because I could draw and do a little bit of art. So I had a little talent there, and I was like, oh yeah, that ain't. Might as well go do something I might be kind of good at, right? But I thought maybe I should be practical and get a business degree. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, if I get, I can get business administration degree, and I could be a manager, and I can come out and make a buttload of money. So I'm telling that to myself. Yeah, that sounds good. But ultimately, I don't know. On a whim, I said, you know what? I don't care about all that. No matter what, like without all the practical and the society, societal norms, or how can you say that, the like a request from people for you to do this because you should. I don't know. All right, I can't think of the word, but I decided not to reject the regular route and not try to get that practical degree, because I really wasn't cut out for that anyway. So go with what I felt comfortable with was the key to my decision there. I decided to go with art. Keep it simple, and maybe I can do this. This could be possible. I can do art. Yeah, why not? Go to college. You can get an art degree and get an easy art, associate's art degree. What is it? 1 to 2 years or something? 1.5 years, I think. I could have had an art degree. And then I could have done amazing things with it. I could have done a lot of amazing things, but yeah, that's funny. But yeah, I went and started going to college and had the loan, had the money, but I also had another plan with the money. I kind of wanted to invest it and use it, because I was trying to get into something else at the time. Reselling online was a big thing, and I had got into it, and I flipped a few things on eBay, and so I used that money to buy stuff. Took a lot of that money and bought stuff to sell online and invest in creating a business and reselling products online, which was going all right. It did all right for a while. It helped me get through college, I think. I think I had a car at the time. I had my own car, so I was going out every day. I was already going out every day looking for stuff to buy and sell online, so nobody really knew about what I was doing. It just looked like I was doing normal stuff, but I was actually going to school every day. Not every day, but like 4 times a week or something in the morning for like 4 hours a day. 4 to 6 hours a day, something like that. In the morning, go to school and get off, and then do whatever else I wanted to. And I went to school, and then found out I had to do English class. I had to take a math class, and what else? Like art history and art class. And I did good. and I passed my first semester, I think. Barely. I failed math miserably, probably. And then I think I passed enough classes to go on, but I had to try to get more credits or something like that. You know, college is weird like that. You gotta get a bunch, you gotta get enough credits. You gotta pass enough classes, and it was. I remember doing a ton of work, reading all the time, trying to pass these classes. But with art class, I got an A. I didn't even try. I showed up and did whatever, and then did the projects they gave me, and it was easy. It was a cinch. So what I went for college for, I was great at, but I failed some other classes, so I didn't do good. But I passed the first semester. I remember I might have failed math because it got really complicated. You think high school math is complicated? Wait till you get to college. And so I didn't grasp math good. I could have probably learned it maybe if I would have got a mentor or something to study with, a study partner. But I didn't take it that serious, and I went to class and I studied, but I didn't do good. Failed math. I passed English though. English vocabulary 1 or something like that. English 1 or English 2. I think I passed English. English composition. It was just English 1 or English 2, something like that. But I went to that class for like a month or two. What was it, 3 months or something? 2 months, 3 months? Something like that. It's been a long time. But I went and I passed English and I passed art class. But I think I had a problem with art history. You had to read and you had to do like a essay on what you read. You had to do the essay a certain way, and you're just reading and writing a lot of essays, man. I was just reading constantly and writing constantly, reading and writing, and my reading and writing wasn't that good. So I think I failed art history because of that, maybe. I wasn't reading, I wasn't understanding. I don't know. I did a little bad, but I think I got a C or something. I don't know. But I passed my first semester, and I failed, I think, a class or something, a class or two, and I ran out of, and I started the next semester, I think, and went through that semester, but I ended up failing. But what was funny is I started at like the end of 2019, and then it was what, like February or something, and COVID hit, and they canceled all classes, and we had to do our classes online. And so things got crazy. I used to go to the campus, and then they shut down the campus, and you had to do classes online with Skype, or what was it? Zoom. We had Zoom classes, and so like for 6 months or something, I was doing Zoom classes, I think, and maybe part-time school. It was weird. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember I did good in art. I did real good. I created some good art. Got to see other people's art. It was pretty good. But ultimately I ended up failing my second semester, and so I had to give it up. But out of it, I got like 2 big checks for the student loan. I had like, I think, a total of $8,400 something maybe given to me, which I took most of that money and just spent it on things to flip online, because I thought that was going to help me at that time. But it did. It helped me get through school. It helped me make money, keep money coming in. And I did that for a few years. I sold stuff online. I still sell stuff online, but not like I used to, because back then I'd invested a lot of money, like 10, 15 grand in products, and I had a lot of products. But I got most of that money from the student loan and just flipping stuff and making money. So it was a good side hustle. I thought it could be a full-time business, so I tried to take it seriously and do it for a while, but it didn't pan out that good. But it helped me get through college, and it was interesting. I got to go to college, and nobody even knew. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't want nobody to know at that time. I wanted to see if I could go do it on my own without telling anybody. And COVID hit, and it made everything a little bit harder, but I don't think I took it that seriously. It didn't really change my life too much by doing it. The only thing is I have a bunch of debt because of it, and then I still owe for that, and I gotta pay it back. So I'm paying on it, and I should have that paid. It's not too much debt, so it ain't that bad. But that's my story. I went to college in 2019 and failed college in 2020, and COVID hit, and it was a crazy year, but that's it. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I will check back in with you soon.